asking questions. Look, here's my answer to that. A lot of the times, somebody in the chat, guys, just asked, he's dancing with another girl, and, he's asking, his girl's mad about it, right? And he's asking me, what should he do about it? Guys, we got to stop pretending. I feel like here in America, we like to pretend a lot. We like to pretend that exes can be friends. We like to pretend that, like we're just friends. Like, it's like, bro, you're not just friends. You know what I'm saying? That's your ex. You guys are not friends. Okay. Or that's another girl. You can't be friends with. I don't know. How you gonna be friends with another girl? I don't know, man. That's just it's my culture, bro. I'm just saying. Like, in my culture, you don't make friends with other girls when you're in a serious relationship. It's just how it works, right? I'm Jordanian. Okay, I'm Arab, and that's just what we do. You might, I know an Arab guy, and he has a wife, and he also has friends. I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is what I do. This is how I run my life, chat. This is how I run my life, okay? No friends, bro. No friends, bro. It's not gonna happen. Oh my God, bro. This is in the way, chat. It's not gonna work out this way, chat. Okay, well maybe we'll put y'all behind right here, bro. Maybe put y'all right here. But yeah, as I was saying, chat, like, I feel like here in the US, we just like to pretend. You know what I'm saying? I saw a clip the other day. It was a girl getting ready to go play paddle. You know what I'm saying? Like the sport that's been very popping recently. And she's getting ready, and her man is asking her. He's like, "Where are you going?" She's like, "I'm gonna go play paddle." He's like, "With who?" She's like, "With another man, but we're just friends." And he's like, and the whole idea of the video is he's kind of filming to show that he doesn't care and he's not insecure. It's not about insecurity, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not about insecurity. If you bought a Lamborghini, are you just gonna let anybody drive it? You're just gonna, no, you're not gonna let anybody drive your Lamborghini. That doesn't make any sense, chat, right? You're not gonna let anybody drive your Lamborghini. That doesn't make any fucking sense, bro. I would argue you wouldn't let anybody drive your Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? Unless you had multiple Lamborghinis, which that's a different story and a story for another day, right? Guys, y'all got me so hyped up so fast. I forgot to even pull up the fucking. We have a whole list of things that we need to do and talk about today, and we didn't even fucking pull it up. So let's go ahead and do that. Because we have a whole fucking list of things that we need to address today. The internet's been going crazy, and it's pissing me off, mate. It's pissing me off, okay? But yeah, man, I just, this was on my mind today. I feel like a lot of us here in America, we like to pretend, right? We like to pretend. We like to, technically I can, No, you can't, bro. Like, if you're in a serious relationship, bruh, keep the girls out of it. You don't need to be going on a lunch date with another girl, bro. Like, that's just my opinion, bro. Y'all can hate me. Y'all can say I'm insecure. That's just how I feel, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just how I feel, chat. Let's go back. All right. Let's see what the chat said. I love the haircut. Appreciate it. Yeah, and so that's that, bro. So we got a few things that we got to talk about today, chat. It's been a fun week, right? We've been vibing. I've been vibing with you guys all week. You guys been loving it, man. I've been live. You guys love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull the live here, bro. Let's try that, chat. See if y'all fuck with that. Nah, it looks fucking goofy as hell. Sorry for the technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. We're just trying to cash a vibe and show y'all what it is. So welcome back to the Casual Show, okay? There's a lot that's been going on this week, and there's a lot to address and a lot to talk about. I'm drinking protein coffee, which I'm hiding it right behind the boy here. Rub the head for good luck, but I thought I'd bring out the mug because when I bring out the mug, I feel like we're talking serious business. You know what I mean? We're talking serious business, and it's just, it's one of those things where when we talk on this show, a lot of the times, a lot of things get taken out of context, and you guys think I'm like an idiot, which part of me kind of wants you guys to, right? This is the whole point of entertainment. I want to push a narrative and then make you think I have an opinion on a specific thing, but in reality, my opinion is the opposite, and I'm just doing it all for fun and games and entertainment. A lot of people don't get that. Okay? I recently posted a video. I know it's AI, but I had hundreds of people tell me it's AI. It's like, bro, I already knew the fucking video is AI, bro. That's why I posted it, because I wanted a lot of people to correct me. A lot of times I'll post something or I'll say an opinion, and I want you to correct me. And I know the answer, but Or maybe I don't. Maybe I'm just saying that to sound, smart. It is what it is, though. So let's get right into it, guys. Y'all saw the Drake and Bobby Altoff podcast. They decided to remake the podcast in another bed, which I thought was, it's cool. We're going to have a part two to that conversation, a part two that I didn't know I needed. I didn't think I needed it. And then I watched a little bit of it and I realized I actually didn't need it. But there was a few clips that went viral, right? There was a few clips that went viral throughout that conversation. And one of them was Drake saying that his abs are not fake, right? He addresses the BBL allegations and he's like, nah, they're not fake. I don't want to ruin my potential relationship with Drake here, but that's a BBL. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a BBL. We all know. How does your shoulders don't match your abs? That don't make no damn sense. You don't got a single vein on your shoulders. No biceps, no triceps, no nothing, bro. No chest, just straight abs. I mean, I want to know what you're doing, right? Because I haven't been able to get abs like that with all the training that I do. I cold plunge twice a day. I sauna twice a day. I train for an hour and 13 minutes a day. And I have abs, but they're not fucking drizzy abs. So, I mean, am I missing something? Please, am I missing something, Chad? I want to know. How does this guy Drake get these type of abs and none of the body matches? That don't make no damn sense to me, bro. And for a lot of people, I don't know why you guys care, bro. Let the guy have his, like, bro, get out of his fucking, like, damn, bro. And so that went viral because for the Kendrick beef, a lot of people were, that was one of the funniest things people brought up was, hey, you got a BBL, Drizzy, you know what I'm saying? But let the guy fucking, live his life. So she asks Drake, she goes, what's, let me bring you guys here. Big Dog in the building. What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, chat? What's up, chat? Man. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Sorry, chat. We got to keep fixing this shit up. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make sure that everybody's enjoying the show, not just the people, you know what I'm saying? Not just the people on the YouTube channel and on Twitch, but everybody that's enjoying the show, right? We have a few other topics I wanted to talk about. Another thing Drake mentioned was the fact that he's into goth girls with big boobs. I felt like that was cap. I don't know. I felt like he was just trying to choose the complete opposite of Bobby so that, and he knew it would get clips. That's the thing about Drake, bro. I think Drake just knows how to get clips. Everything he says, he knows it's going to get run with. Like, what a crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? He could have gone the normal route and said this or that or this or that, stuff that we all would say, but it's like, nah, he said goth girls with big boobs. I thought that was so creative, bro. He just opened up a new fan base for himself. You know what I'm saying? Goated aesthetics. Oh, you're the best, brother. You are the best, brother. Sorry, guys. Nobody even said that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I just made that shit up in the chat. You know how sometimes streamers do that? They'll look at the chat like, you're so handsome. Oh my God, bro. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna be doing that throughout this fucking show, okay? Another thing that happened on the internet, I don't know if you guys saw, but Drewski did his America skit, where he dressed up as like a redneck with the whole like, white skin with the tan, and he walked around with the country accent. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what a wonderful time to play. Arthur, if you don't know what song I'm singing. But a lot of people are mad at Drewski for this, and it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. We got to stop pretending, right? Nobody cares, okay? I feel like we got to stop judging people based off of the image, and we got to start judging people based off of the intention. Drewski's just trying to be funny. He's trying to make people laugh. I know you're not offended. You just want a reason to be mad, right? You just want a reason to be mad, and that's why you're mad. Sorry, my girlfriend's hitting me up. This goes streaming. When the bass starts calling you to midstream. Hold on, what's the chat saying? You have big muscles. Dude, stop, bro. This chat is crazy, bro. Streaming. Okay. Na 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 na. Anyways, yeah, as I was saying, guys, we gotta stop pretending. Okay, so like, we all watch Drewski because we know he's a comedian. He does skits. There's some skits that require him to get in a uniform or, a specific White Chicks, right? You guys loved White Chicks, right? We loved the movie White Chicks. What's the problem with Drewski, putting on that costume and having a good time and making some fun content out of it? I don't know. I feel like the internet just wants a reason to be mad sometimes, and I'm not. I mean, I don't know. You guys, that's up to you guys. Y'all decide if y'all are mad or not. I'm not mad. I thought that shit was hilarious. Sippity sip sip. What a do, chat. What a do, chat. Welcome back. Anyways, so another thing that came out, bro, I saw that Justin Bieber is coming out with Swag 2, and it just started making me feel like Justin Bieber has went into four-wheel drive, baby. Ever since that breakup with Selena Gomez, he went into a downfall of depression and sadness, and we don't know where Bieber was going to go, right? But then Selena Gomez decides to marry Rumpelstiltskin, or what the fuck his name is. You know that character from Shrek? She decided to marry the guy. And of course, I'm talking about Benny Blanco here, right? So Selena marries Benny Blanco, and I feel like it just sparked a fire in Drake, bro. I'm fucking up. Selena decides to marry Benny, and then that sparked the fire in Bieber, bro. I felt like he needed to get that album Swag out there faster than any content's been produced. And when that content came out, when that album came out, it hit the ground running faster than speed against all these other creators, right? And on top of that, Bieber goes, I'm not done, chat. I swear to God, I'm still cooking. And he says Swag 2's coming out possibly tonight, right? Just changed the album, the album cover, just made it pink, added 2, and now he's going to drop a few more songs. And who's going to judge him, right? Because the last thing I need is another clip of Benny on a podcast telling us how he created Adam Levine. I don't really care, Benny. Like, let's be honest, bro. We care about the fucking artist. We don't care about the production behind it. I don't give a fuck about the production behind it. Let's just be honest, bro. Nice eyes, mashallah. Oh my God, chat. Stop, bro. I'm trying to work. Let me do my work here type shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me do my work here type shit. He is him. Okay, bro. Like, bro, stop, bro. Like, I'm trying to do my work today, chat. I'm trying to do my work. Yo, AP, stop saying 34, bro. I'm not 34, bro. Come on, AP. I'm not 34, bro. Like, let me live for a little bit, bro. God damn it. Okay? But anyways, I'm proud of Justin Bieber, to be honest. As a fellow friend of his, I'm proud of you, Justin. And I think we got to hang out. You know what I'm saying? The same way you gave Neon some stream time, I want some stream time. And that's actually fucking crazy, by the way. Neon had, Justin Bieber on stream, and we saw a side of Justin Bieber that, I don't know, he seemed so normal, like a normal person. When I think of Justin Bieber, I don't think of a normal person. I think of a rock star. I think of the era where it was him versus One Direction, where they're going toe to toe, right? Bar to bar, song to song, hit to hit, right? Tour album to tour album, right? And it was just, watching, JB and Neon stream like a regular kid, just chilling, hanging out. And they seemed like they vibed a lot. They seemed like they got along very well. And I was actually super jealous of that because it's like Neon has a crazy team behind him, bro. I think a lot of people do not realize how strong Neon's team is. They're able to get him the rarest of Pokemons on his stream, bro. He's had Justin Bieber. He's had other artists that typically are not on live streaming with other creators. I mean, like the top creators have not been able to pull that type of talent, but we see Neon do it over and over and over. And then he sends his money to his dad, invests it into real estate, and boom, boom, bah. The guy's rich as hell, bro. I'm jealous of Neon. I want to be like Neon one day. The kid's like probably 20 years old, got $100 million in his bank account. Stop playing with the kid. You know what I mean? Sorry, I didn't mean to start so aggressive today, chat. Let's see it. Yeah, nobody's in the chat anyway, so who cares? Anyways, let's move on. We got two people actually. Bro, stop saying I'm 34, AP, bro. Like you keep you want me to be 34 so bad, bro. Anyways, let's get into some streamer news. I know a lot of you guys are here for the streamer news, and this is what I do best. I cover streamers. And, there's a few different topics that I wanted to cover today. I saw a clip of DDG kind of expressing his frustration with his love show and how it went. I feel like DDG is the most underrated streamer of all time. A lot of people don't give the guy the props that he deserves. All his reactions are super interesting, fun to watch. And I feel like the one time he decided to go big, invest his money, and put on a great show for you guys, y'all are not appreciating that shit. And you're going to push him back to doing desktop streams. Stop doing that shit. Let these creators show their true talents, bro. DDG is an amazing host. And I think that show, even though I didn't watch it, I'm pretty sure it was probably legendary. I saw clips. I'm not going to lie. He had crazy, personalities on there. Personalities that, you know what I mean? Like, I sometimes I wonder, like, what people just come on these random shows and they think that just being being full of drama is gonna get them famous, and I don't think that's true. I think you got to be a likable person on camera in order to be liked, right? Like we see that in Love Island, right? A lot of people just kind of pull up and just go crazy, thinking it's gonna make them go famous, but sometimes it doesn't, right? But yeah, I think DDG is one of those guys, right? I think DDG is one of those streamers that has been underrated for so long, and we've seen him kind of create a path for himself in every fucking industry. And you guys are watching the guy do it. So it's really cool to see. And you know when I think of DDG, you know who I think of, bro? I think of Ben the Men, right? Where the hell did this guy come from, bro? I don't ever remember seeing this guy ever anywhere. And then out of nowhere, he's so fucking famous, pushing like 30 to 40K live viewers, right? The guy's hilarious. He's hanging out with the top creators. He's putting out funny content. Where did this guy come from? I feel like, am I the only one that didn't know about Ben the Men? Am I the only one? Chat, am I the only one? Because I feel like I've never seen this guy, and I don't know where he's, putting out the best content. It's Ben the Men shows you that there is no age to this shit. You can come into the industry at any age. If you have a likable personality, people are gonna fuck with you. People are gonna ride with you. You're gonna build a fan base. You're gonna put a lot of money in your pocket, bro. So I love to see it. I love to see it. Maybe this wasn't the best idea, by the way, drinking the protein coffee. I feel so thirsty, chat. I'm so thirsty, chat. Might have to get some water. Hold up. I'm going to text. I'm going to text my assistant. You know what I'm saying? I got an assistant. Let me see. Bring water. What is the chat saying? Your eyes are beautiful. Bro, stop, bro. Please, let me do my work today, bro. Let me do my work today. Please, chat. Let me do my work today. Anyways, speaking of the streams, right? I know a lot of you guys have been seeing Kai with his Mafiathon 3. I feel like Kim be doing too much. I don't know. Is it just me? Like, she had the opportunity to come on Kai Cenat's stream and just like put on a normal outfit, hang out with the team, catch a vibe, show a little bit more personality. And she just comes in doing too much. Like, she got on an outfit that you would wear at the Met Gala, right? And she's sitting here in Kai's dusty ass, smelly ass room. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, bro. I feel like she could have taken that opportunity and made a lot more fans by doing it. She could have captured the younger audience and really made them follow her. I mean, a lot of you are probably like, oh no, but we love Waters here, the assistant's here. Thank you. Does the camera catch that? Thank you so much. Yeah. But you get what I'm saying, chat? Like, I feel like I get it when Kim dresses like that and acts like that for a lot of, like, when she came on The Roast or when she went on SNL. But it's like, bro, you're going on Kai Cenat's stream, bro. Like, you could dress down just a little bit to hang out with the dudes, and you don't gotta just come off like so insane, right? But then again, it's Kim Kardashian, so it's like, you know what I mean? She's pushing an image, and this is the image she wants you to, she wants to be portrayed as. So who am I to fucking judge with my white shirt, right? Anyways, there's so many fucking topics today, bro. I built a crazy list for you guys this week, chat. Hit the vape off stream because I know TikTok be looking for a reason. Nah, for real, Bro, AP, you just been here hating this whole damn time, AP. I'm not gonna lie to you. Um, anyways, so I'm watching Mafiathon 3, right? And then one thing I realize, Rakai's in love with Ray. Is anybody catch that? I genuinely feel like he has feelings for Ray. It's always a video of him grabbing, Ray inappropriately or looking at Ray in a weird way or agreeing or defending Ray. In my personal opinion, I think Rakai is in love with Ray. And I think Ray is in love with Tota, and it's a whole lot of Kai's running a love show he don't even know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Kai doesn't even understand it. He's building a reality love show. Right? And Tota is just underrated as hell. Let's not even get about Tota. Tota is just way too funny. In my personal opinion, I think Tota is funnier than the Clover Boys. I think Kai brought these Clover Boys, you know what I mean? And he wants them to work so bad. You could tell, right? Kai wants these guys because they're his boys, he really wants to put them on. But they don't got it the way Tota and Ray and Rakai do. Right? You could tell Rakai, Tota, and Ray are on a different level when it comes to entertainment, right? There's not a single clip that isn't funny when Tota's speaking. Not a single clip where Rakai isn't funny. But with the Clover Boys, it's like, yeah, those are Kai's boys. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, I'm just being honest here. I'm not trying to hate, chat. I really am not trying to hate. They're just not as entertaining. Bro, get out of my fucking chat, please, bro. Why are you in my chat, bro? He said, Unc 34 watching Kai. Yo, I'm getting my bills paid is what I'm doing, bro. I'm getting my bills paid. Speaking of get bills paid, I'm doing a Men's Warehouse collaboration, and we are finalizing the photo shoot. Guys, for a lot of people who don't know, I do photo shoots. You know what I'm saying? I do photo shoots here and there. I originally was a fitness creator, and then I got into podcasting and having a good time with you guys, but y'all want to make fun of me and say Unc. I'm not even Unc, bro. I'm big bro. That's where I'm at right now. I'm big bro. I'm 28 years old. That's damn, actually. Fuck. Maybe I am Unc. I don't know. Yeah, 28, I'm definitely Unc. I need to quit playing, bro. Yeah, but I watch these guys and they live life on easy mode. You know what I mean? And when I think of easy mode, I'm thinking Marlon is living life on easy mode, bro. I saw a clip of the guy. He's invited to an NFL party in Brazil with Mr. Beast. And I'm thinking, Marlon has done all of this in a year. He's built a massive fan base, has begun to work with the biggest creators on the internet. And he's been doing it on easy mode, whether it's a spot. I mean, I don't even want to glaze the guy. It's just like, how do you even talk about Marlon without praising the dude? Like, it's like if I want to hate on him right now, I'm gonna try to hate on Marlon right now just for fun. Let's see what I can say. His lips are too glossy. It's like, what? Like, bro, like it just comes out as a glaze anyways. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's crazy to watch. I love seeing people who kind of blow up in the span of a year, and I watch them change their life. Because it comes from a guy like me who's been creating content for like 10, 15 years, bro. And the most successful I've ever gotten was hitting over 100,000 followers on Instagram, which is still crazy, right? I love that. I'm very thankful for that. But it's like watching creators kind of like change their life in a year. It's just like, you're like, wow, bro, like it could be done, right? And there's some creators that have done it, right? Kai hasn't been doing it that long either. I saw a video of Kai when he was running after Roman Atwood's car, right? He was running after Roman Atwood's car. He was a fan of Roman Atwood. He was attending Roman Atwood's tour at the time. And look where Kai is today, right? He's the most popular streamer in the world, right? Putting on the best and biggest shows, collaborating with the biggest A-list celebrities. And it's like, bro, this was a kid who used to watch a YouTuber like all of us. Roman Atwood raised us, right? Roman Atwood raised all of us. We all came from the Roman Atwood vlogs, right? Smile more, right? Like we all was on that shit, bro. Him, Fusi, fucking Vitaly, bro. Like I know that guy's in jail right now, but by the way, what happened to Vitaly? Is he still in jail? We got to get Vitaly out. All right, guys, the joke's up. I feel bad now. In the beginning, I was like, yeah, get him. But it's like now I kind of feel bad. We do want Vitaly back, bro. Vitaly's what all he has is his mom, bro. Come on, chat. Feel bad for him, bro. We got to get the guy out. Yes, he was 100% in the wrong here. He was a grown ass man doing too much for sure. But like, come on, we can't leave him in the Philippines, bro. In prison, that's crazy. We can't leave the guy in the Philippines, bro. What's the chat saying? Hold up. Your smile makes me smile. Yo, y'all not gonna stop today, bro. Please, chat. Please, chat. Stop doing that. Stop doing that, chat. For real. Please stop doing that. Anyways, but yeah, so I love to, as I mentioned, I love seeing creators, just kind of blow up and change their life over a year. Another creator that has done that was Neon. I watch Neon nowadays. Neon has changed his content so much to the point where he's gone from this kid that makes polarizing videos that pisses people off, and that's how he got his fans, to now people love the guy. And his stream with Rampage really showed you how much of a great person Neon is. Like, Rampage literally was vibing with the kid and truly enjoyed every moment hanging out with Neon. And that's the type of streams that make a creator get more people on their streams, right? You want to see the best version and a sweet, authentic version of the streamer. You don't want to see, like, don't get me wrong, characters are fun. We love to see a streamer with a character, right? But it's like you can only push that character for so long before the joke is up. And now we want to know who you really are. And I think Neon does a great job of showing who he truly is. He's a good brown Muslim man who makes good content, has a good time, and he's getting to live his dreams. And we're watching it, bro. He's a little Indian nerdy kid living his dream, and we love to see that, right? I just think that's awesome, dude. Let's plug chat. I got you. Hold up. Put it up. Let's plug the iPhone here. Okay, chat. Today we're all over the place, right? Does it seem not as professional? Hold up. But that's live streaming, bro. You see me, like, there's no cuts here. I'm hanging out with y'all. There's no cuts. No one said that. AP, you are my number one fan, AP. I better get a follow from you because you've been here all stream, AP. You've been here all stream. I better get a follow from you, okay? Because you got to stop hating. And speaking of hating, why is Aiden Ross hating on Kai all the time? I feel like Aiden Ross can't get Kai's name out of his mouth, bro. Like, get over it, bro. We don't, like, Kai doesn't care. He's doing Mafiathon 3. He's living his best life. He got a girlfriend. He's making his mom proud. He's giving back to Nigeria. Aiden, come on, bro. Wake up. We want to see more content from you. Stop talking about Kai. No one cares. He doesn't want to be your friend anymore. It's all right. People break up. Friendships break up. It's okay, bro. You don't, like, talking about it publicly isn't going to save the friendship. It's only going to make it worse. It's going to dig a deeper hole for you. You're never going to be able to rekindle that relationship. Okay? Aiden, stop talking about Kai. I'm telling you. If you want to save that friendship, stop talking about Kai. Please. You said you're day one? I appreciate that, AP. Look at you. You're turning around here. Right, guys, earlier I was talking about pretending, and I feel like how in the city or in this country, in the US, we like to pretend a lot, right? A perfect example of that is Austin McBroom. Austin McBroom loves to pretend, right? He wants to sit there and pretend like he's still friends with Catherine and everything's great and his whole career has been pretending. And I think the audience just needs to get that, right? He knows what he's doing, right? He was never going to go to that. Austin McBroom was never going to go to the wedding anyways. He was never invited. He was never going to go. This is all for content. You got clipped. I got clipped. I'm talking about it. You're watching it. Nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? Actually, everybody cares. I'm tripping. This is how he's making his money. He's fooling all of us. The guy's not going to the wedding. Would you invite your ex-husband to the wedding? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why would you invite? But he's the father of my child. Yes, but it's your day. It's the day where you share, with your future husband. Why would you want your ex-husband in the crowd? Like, that don't make no damn sense, bro. That don't make no damn sense. Why would you want your ex-husband at your new wedding? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And we're all falling for it. And I'm talking about it. So it's like, you got clipped, I got clipped, he made a bag. Exactly, chat. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what people fail to realize. Money is made when people talk, okay? Money is made when people talk. If people are not talking, money's not being made. Okay, once those mouths start to open and opinions start to come out and exchange and no, you're wrong and I'm right, that's when money is made. And a lot of creators understand that. They build a fan base. Togi once said, to build a true fan base, 60 to 70% of your fans have to actually hate you and have to be dedicated to commenting negativity on your posts, and they're the most loyal, right? And eventually they turn around and they become true fans like AP. AP's been in the chat this whole time. He fucking hates me. But you know what? AP is a follower, right? And he loves me low-key, deep down. He knows when I go live, right? That's the point. Right? If people are talking, money's being made. This is not a TED Talk, by the way. This is not a TED Talk. I'm just hanging out with you guys. I'm just, we're vibing, right? And I'm just telling you the truth here, okay? Anyways, that shit was hard. AP, how do you feel about being a part of the show, bro? You're a part of the show right now. You're going on YouTube, bro. You're going on YouTube, AP. I hope you like that. What's the Twitch chat saying? I can't stop staring at your amazing chest. I'm telling you, chat, like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, chat. It's crazy, chat. Anyways, so back to regular programming. There's a few different topics here I wanted to talk about. There's a guy named Santi. He comes from the city of Houston, and he, is a big creator here in the city of Houston. He recently hosted like a meet and greet in the Galleria Mall. He's coming out with his new brand, Profa, if I'm saying it correctly, Profa. But the guy is changing the game. It's so crazy to see. Sometimes when you watch a TikToker and you see the amount of likes and comments, you don't truly think that these guys are fans. You just think they like the clip or video. But watching how many people have been showing up for this guy and buying his product and allowed him to create a life that he's proud of, his family's proud of. He bought cars, a house, multiple houses. It's so cool to see that, man. It really is, especially a guy from Houston that probably came from a decent family of nothing. I don't want to say, I don't know his background too well, but I know that he was not like well off, right? And where he's at today, it's crazy to see, right? It's crazy to see. No one said that. AP, you don't gotta fucking keep commenting the same thing, bro. I want you to be creative. If you want to help me out, you gotta be creative, all right? Don't stop using the unk joke, okay? I need you to come up with something better, okay? Anyways, chat, it's your favorite. WOLFIE like that. Like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube and Twitch. If you're on Instagram, press a like, obviously. And I love you guys. I can't do this without you. So I love you. And that is the end for YouTube. We're still going to stay on TikTok Live. So jump on TikTok Live. Love you.